Okay, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction video. So we're going to watch 10 epic WWE moments. Can you tell which are real and which are fake? I think that this video is going to be fun to watch and react to. So yeah, without further ado, y'all, we're about to just hop straight into this video. So let's watch.
We're going to play.
I almost messed my intro up, but we're not going to talk about that.
A game. We have 10 different WWE moments. 5 of them are fake and part of the script, while the other 5 are real. Can you guess all of them correctly? Let's start with this one. In 2017, Roman Reigns and John Cena came face to face to sign a contract for their match at No Mercy. The two got into a heated exchange.
This is real.
The lines between fiction and reality.
This is
because
real.
when they look at you, they see what I see. A cheap-ass, corporately created John Cena bootleg.
Now we know that those lines were part of the script, but what about this?
And second of all,
He didn't mean to do that.
The big dog forgot what he was supposed to say on live TV. Now, was that actually real or just part of the script? The answer is fake. Yes, Roman Reigns forgetting his lines was all part of the show. Wrestling journalist Dave Meltzer revealed that the entire segment was 100% scripted. This next moment needs no introduction.
I thought that was real.
The
Wait a
Undertaker
minute. I thought that was real. Roman. Okay, acting skills.
Mankind had one of the most iconic
Fooled
matches
me.
in WWE history at the 1998 King of the Ring pay-per-view. Now, Undertaker throwing Mankind off the top of the cell was scripted, but what about the second brutal moment in the match when Undertaker chokeslammed his opponent through the cell? Was this part of the script too, or was this real? The answer is
That look real.
real. Mankind, or McFoley, wasn't supposed to break through the top of the cell. This resulted in him suffering concussion and his tooth going through his lip. In 2008, WWE's TV viewership was down, and they needed a way to get more people to watch their shows. They definitely got creative, as instead of giving fans compelling storylines and awesome wrestlers, the company instead decided to give money away. It was called $1 Million Mania, and each week, Vince McMahon himself would call a random fan with a chance to win a ton of money. The lucky person just had to say the password, which was revealed during Raw. The idea was people would watch Raw to get the password in case they received the phone call. The entire stunt came to an end when the stage fell on top of Vince McMahon. Now, was the whole thing real? Specifically, did WWE actually give money away to fans, or was it just part of the show? The answer is real. The people McMahon called were actual fans, and WWE did give them the money. A year after $1 Million Mania, WWE posted an article showing what the fans bought with the cash they won. Randy Orton is known for being
Vince, you're not
angry on
evil
TV,
completely.
but he does suffer from anger management problems in real life. This was shown when Orton was being interviewed while WWE was doing a tour in Mexico. The host called the Apex Predator fragile, and things got heated.
What's that for of all your omelets in breakfast, but you sound like pretty fragile. I mean, you have been injured in your clavicle, your arms, everywhere. Well, what happened?
you want to talk to me on your own show here and make you look cool? You want to look cool?
I'm not trying to be funny.
This is real.
This has to be real, especially since it happened outside of the ring. Or could it just be a stunt to get WWE more publicity? Well, the answer is fake. After the interview, a spokesperson for WWE informed the media that the whole thing was staged. The reason was to get WWE attention for their shows in Mexico. You can even see Randy Orton give the cut signal at the end of the interview. In September 1998, Owen Hart and Dan Severn were having a match on Raw. About 2 minutes into the fight, Owen Hart hit Severn with a piledriver. The Beast didn't get up, and after an odd moment, the match was called off. Medical staff soon came out, and Dan Severn was stretchered out of the arena. Now, did Severn actually get injured, or was it part of a storyline? The answer is fake. About a month earlier, Owen Hart had accidentally broken Stone Cold Steve Austin's neck using a piledriver. That was real. This incident with Dan Severn, though, was not. It was meant to capitalize on the attention that had been created from the botched piledriver with Stone Cold. In his last WWE match, Rusev teamed up with Humberto Carrillo to take on Bobby Lashley and Angel Garza. A chaotic match followed that ended with Garza rolling up Rusev to get the victory. As Garza was celebrating, the Bulgarian Brute charged Angel and knocked him out of the ring. Was the post-match attack part of the script, or did Rusev decide to go into business for himself? The answer is Real. After being released from WWE, Rusev revealed that the tag team match went through a few revisions. When the writers decided to have Garza get the win and celebrate in the ring, that upset Rusev. He felt they were trying to make him look bad, so he decided to take matters into his own hands and get Garza out of the ring, so he was the last man standing. This could have been one of the reasons why Rusev was released about a month later. After winning the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Eddie Guerrero performed at an untelevised show in his hometown of El Paso, Texas. Guerrero was so happy to be there that he brought out his family to celebrate, including his 73-year-old mother. The celebration was cut short when Eddie's rival, JBL, came out. JBL attacked Guerrero and then approached the WWE Champion's mother. He put his hand on the woman and she immediately collapsed to the mat and began having a heart attack. JBL seemed legitimately surprised at what happened and soon left the ring. Eddie Guerrero was furious as his mother was given an oxygen mask
did you see his face, though?
out of the arena. So did Eddie's mom actually get hurt, or was this just a publicity stunt to get people interested in Eddie Guerrero and JBL's rivalry? The answer is real. But there's more to it.
Real?
Eddie Guerrero and JBL were gonna have a championship match at the Judgment Day pay-per-view. Ticket sales were low, so to get fans interested, WWE decided to pull a stunt where JBL would give Eddie Guerrero's mother a heart attack in front of a hometown crowd. However, due to the excitement, Mrs. Guerrero's blood pressure rose and she ended up suffering a real heart attack and nearly died. This was revealed by Bruce Pritchard, a WWE producer who was at the event.
She couldn't get her breath. She couldn't get anything. And the doctor's like, she's having a heart attack. While we're at the ring, I'm like, hey, good acting, doc. But he wasn't acting. She wasn't acting. And Eddie Guerrero sure as wasn't acting.
Yeah,
Triple H was part of the
face.
infamous curtain call incident in 1996, where he, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall would all break character in front of the fans. It's been well documented that Triple H was the only one punished because of it, being forced to lose matches and by having opportunities taken away. However, a few years after the incident, Triple H was being interviewed by Jim Ross. The game snapped and seemed to speak his mind.
Every time I look at you guys, it makes me sick to think what you did to me, holding me back.
I can't tell if this shit is real or fake anymore. I'm gonna just give up.
Or did Triple H really decide to go off script? The answer is fake. WWE used the real-life punishment they gave Triple H to make this interview seem real, and it definitely worked. CM Punk and Triple H were set to clash at the 2011 Night of Champions pay-per-view. On the last Raw before the event, Triple H and Punk exchanged words with each other. The two got pretty heated, and it didn't feel like a fictional wrestling storyline. Then, at one point, CM Punk said this.
And right now, this isn't CM Punk talking to Triple H, this is Phil Brooks talking to Paul Levesque.
CM Punk said both his real name as well as Triple H's. Seconds
government?
after saying that, Punk's mic died. Triple H grabbed a second mic, but that one went out as well. So did CM Punk actually go off script when he started dropping their real names, or was this just to make the rivalry feel real?
Govs.
The answer is fake. After CM Punk's famous pipe bomb they had done a few months before, Punk became a rebellious character that blurred the line between fictional storylines and reality. This was another attempt to blur that line, but it was 100% scripted. Tough Enough was a reality TV show where ordinary people would train and try to become WWE wrestlers. During one episode, the Tough Enough contestants and some actual WWE wrestlers were put into a 4-on-4 tag team match. One of the contestants, a man named Matt Cappotelli, was in the ring with Hardcore Holly. Holly then began beating up Matt for real and actually hurt him. At least, that's what the show said. Were the injuries Matt Cappotelli suffered, or was this thing staged to try and get more people to watch the show? The answer is real. Hardcore Holly decided to take some liberties and actually injured Matt Cappotelli. Holly would say he wanted to show Cappotelli how tough wrestling can be and to see if Matt was prepared for it. Other people say Hardcore Holly went too far and it wasn't called for. If you want to see some WWE secrets,
if he would have showed me that, I would have been like, that shit's real.
Watch this video on screen.
Damn. Yo, the acting is so good on WWE. Like, some of it is bad. Some of it's like, oh my God, you need to take some acting classes. But, oh my God, a lot of these, I couldn't even tell if they were real or fake. I really thought that John Cena one and John Cena and Roman going back and forth, I thought that was real. Because you can see it all over Roman's face. Like, damn, I fucked up. This is embarrassing. But no, it was scripted. It was part of the script. That's crazy. All right. That's going to do it for this reaction, y'all. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see y'all in the next one. Toodles.